Highly charged, Formula E approaching the first European race of the season. Highly flexible, railroad tracks show their strength, and highly motivated, employees support the digital transformation. Welcome to voestalpine News. Formula E will finally kick off on April 13th with the voestalpine European races. The all-electric racing series is coming to Europe with its 7th stop of the season. In the run-up to the E-Prix in Rome, we will now tell you everything you need to know about the high-tech racing car.
The new generation of all-electric racing cars is called the FIA Formula E Gen 2 car. It takes 2.8 seconds to say that correctly, precisely as long as those cars need to accelerate from 0 to 100, and they don't top out until 280 kilometers per hour. The power for that comes from a battery that charges in 45 minutes and stores up to 54 kilowatt hours of energy. That's enough to supply a household with electricity for 5 days. The life of the battery is tremendous, enough for 54,500 kilometers of racing. These energy storage systems would, in theory, have no problem circling the globe. So everything is ready for 5 exciting races in Europe, which voestalpine will be supporting as partner to Formula E.
Steel is a versatile material with incredible capabilities. This is clearly demonstrated in the way the 120-meter-long railway tracks are being transported across Europe.
The comfort and safety of rail travel is also due to the long rails from voestalpine. These railway tracks are up to 120 meters long and do not require a single weld seam. The know-how contained in these rails becomes apparent during transport. Even the loading process is a work of art. Each of these rails weighs up to 7,200 kilograms and must therefore be reliably fastened to the wagon. At the same time, however, enormous freedom of movement is required for transport because the route to the destination contains many curves. The high-strength steel rails have an impressive ability to adapt to a radius of up to 150 meters. Up to 750 tons of long rails can be transported with a single train, so the transport process also demonstrates the kind of enormous loads the rails will have to withstand one day.
And now to news flashes. On track for success. At least 3,600 turnout systems will be delivered to Germany in the next 6 years. There are also new orders from Malaysia and Chile. The railway networks there are being renewed and expanded. In the future, voestalpine Böhler Aerospace will be supplying components for the Boeing 777X. Among other things, these will include parts in the mounts for the world's largest engine. In addition, many other elements will be found in the fuselage and undercarriage of the aircraft. The tube and profile solutions from voestalpine Krems are in greater demand than ever before. The largest contract to date in the solar sector has been signed with Soltec. Among other things, the substructure will be supplied for solar cell panels that follow the sun. Voestalpine is getting its own ambassadors. Their area of expertise will not be diplomacy, however, but the digitalization of the company.
The High Performance Metals Division has founded the Digital Academy. Employees have been training here since February to become digital ambassadors. They will support their colleagues in making the best possible use of the opportunities offered by digitalization. The aim of the one-week program is to provide the know-how for the change to a sustainable, agile corporate culture.
Wir haben versucht, wirklich eine Kombination aus kulturellen und auch aus technischen Themen zu finden, um unseren Teilnehmern das richtige Rüstzeug für die digitale Transformation mitzugeben.
Training sessions will follow shortly to further strengthen the skills of the digital ambassadors. Key areas of focus include artificial intelligence and data science, as well as agile leadership and methods.
Now we have completed 97.4% of the show. And 97.4% is also the number of the month. That's how much the dust emissions at the Swedish electric steel plant in Udeholm have been reduced. Clean work. And that brings us to 100%. Until next time.
Voestalpine. One step ahead.